Greetings everyone, and great here with another Age of Empires 3 replay. Spawn bottom left side as the blue British. We had the 15th of October, or 15 October. Assuming it's supposed to be a TH. Spawn top right side as the red Ottoman. We have Frontline, which I don't know why, this reminds me of Green Zero. If anybody has ever watched him, he is, yeah, and not really cast much anymore. Kane's Wrathcaster, who did a lot of live games playing live and called them Frontline, or cast own replays called them Frontlines. Yeah, that's a little bit off a side note. When it comes to natives and map, we do have the Tengri Shrine, will give you access to Lipkar, not Lipkar Tatar, just a Tatar archer, and some local doggos. So if you ever want to go for a pet build, these are the guys go with pet builds, because let's see, there was a Seax, cavalry, and here we go. Adds pet speed and attack faster as well. Also, your cavalry gets a move speed and attack faster. And we got a Sufi Moss, who give you access to the Quizbalash, which gave you the rare heavy ranged cavalry. Also, they classify as a lancer, so if you go for the Spanish and you get, or the Mexicans, and you get the Calabros, the lancer upgrade, you give them plus 100% damage versus infantry. It will also apply to these guys. So you want a weird heavy range cavalry that can also be a lancer? This is your guy. You also get access to Sharia law, which is a bit of a hot topic nowadays. Oh, by the way, the British player has selected the deck. We do have the My 1v1, which includes infinite ×2 villagers. That's weird. Looks like it's going to be a fast fortress, not a mana boom deck. We do also have the Glorious Revolution, so maybe eyeing for the... Yep, it's a longbowman deck. Longbowman into Rangers. Which means you may want to eye his heavy... He may want to eye the Quizbalash heavy range cavalry, as heavy range cavalry are inherently an anti-skirmisher unit. Yes. Especially the mounted rifle or the mounted rifleman mercenary. Let's see. For the Ottoman, Sabahi should be very useful against all the rangers. We get the land AIC. I don't know what AIC means. Maybe references to Gideon AI, that player. Let's see. There's another fast fortress. Large amount of cavalry cards here. Obelisk guns. Mercenary cavalry cards. So Sapahi mercenary. He actually may I was sort of joking around, but he actually may go for Sufi Mosque. The Sufi Mosque, the Quizbalash, I think will be excellent against the British deck. Increased build limit, which could be alternative to the mosque research. I don't know the exact cost of the mosque research, but it cost is 200, so that may be a good alternative to the mosque research. Increase the max villager count. I have no idea. I don't know the exact cost of those upgrades. I think the initial ones are pretty cheap. The later ones can get a little bit more expensive, so that could be a cheap intermediate. Don't know if that's anything good. British players aging up to the governor. The Ottoman player is already aged on up. Wait. Is this an outlaw? No, he's going for a spy. I forgot that the Ottomans had their unique spy. Well, look out, he has a knife. Oh. Oh, the explorer just got shanked. And he can just camouflage and use the scout. He did that, literally just sniped the explorer. I have no idea if that's worth it, because he is with 135 resources, but does get a bit of experience, and will allow him to get some great map control. Oh, it also prevent promotions. I'm not familiar with the Ottoman. The regular spice costs like 100 or 110, so this is more expensive. Damage seems the same. It actually does have more health than a regular. That's probably the promotion. So same health. Attacks faster with less hit points. Benefits promotions. Pretty sure spies have the same amount of hit points. And the attack speed's the same. Yeah, I don't know what it means by attack faster with less hit points, because this looks exactly the same as a regular spy. Unless I'm getting the spy stats mixed up in my head. We got a bunch of pikemen here. He has recovered his explorer. Or no, that's the red explorer. So got the two explorers mixed on up. So one person went for spies. The other guy goes for a bunch of angry men with pointy sticks. And the cover formation, so they have a weird looking, well, look to him. I don't know why. It just looks funny to me with how they just carry around their pikes like that. Oh, he could torch down this trading post there. That's probably wondering why he also went for the spearmen or the pikemen, because they have excellent torch damage. And now his Janissaries are now advancing cover mode as well. Both of them starting dominance in the same way. And Janissaries will beat the pikemen, both at range and at melee. I can't speak. Do you think that spy did camouflage somewhere? I heard the stealth sound effect. Where? I'm not sure. Janissaries to get a good volley there. Another round of Janissaries. Musketeers being pulled in the field. Oh, there's the spy. And he scored another kill. He may shank the explorer again. And the spy is at efficiency 2. Shanking away. Oh, now he gets increased attack speed. Maybe it's just promotions? I'm not sure. Even if it costs the same for a regular spy, I don't think the added promotions offers anything that warrants increased cost. Well, either way. It does, though. Torches faster, so you can do 10 damage even quicker. Got a good number of musketeers help count out Janissaries. Janissaries do have lower damage, much higher health. 20 damage, 215 health versus 150 health and 23 damage. Both the Janissaries quickly get picked on off. More musketeers in the build queue. Now we do have the Exile Prince being researched, as those Janissaries. I actually did look up online after the task I did with Oreos for the tournament replays on all the heavy range cavalry, and I noticed the wiki is incomplete because it didn't actually show the mounted infantry as a heavy range cavalry and those who are tagged heavy range cavalry.
Yes.
So I do know that list is incomplete, but the other heavy range cavalry, if I remember correctly, right now I know of are the mounted infantry, the mounted rifleman mercenary, the mounted, or not mounted, the Harquebuser mercenary, which is available as a age-up condition for the Brits, if you ever wonder about that, and the Quizbalash. Oh yeah, and also the Sioux or Lakota's rifle rider is a heavy range cavalry, or it's heavy cavalry and also tagged as light range cavalry. It's tagged as both, so just assume all cavalry in that case. Those are the musketeers going to be bashing the explorer's head in.
Commandment.
He does have higher melee DPS and range resist, so it's better to stab him and bash his head with the butt of the gun rather than trying shooting him. And the Janissaries will say, "You're dead."
Commandment.
30 musketeers versus 18 Janissaries. They are veteran Janissaries, so they now offer higher damage as well as higher health. But this still is a good number of musketeers. But he is stuck in the column formation as opposed to this guy's line formation. So formation's been better for the Ottoman player. Good micro there. While the musketeers just pushing forward. The general A move is doing quite well. But overall, great micro there by the Janissaries. The Explorer will go down 1 second remaining. You may just want to cancel that. Yep, the town center is taking massive fire. And the secondary towns of will go down. Now got a pair of falconets. That will be a hard counter to the musketeers. The only thing the British player can do against the falconets in this, in Age 2, is to pull out hussars and do a suicidal run. A very German tactic in the Franco-Prussian War, to say the least. Trading post going on up. He is going to Tengri Shrine. He may be eyeing some local wolves to recruit. Longbowmen do get a nice volley there. Falconets do get a good volley on the trading post. It will go down. So he will deny his opponent from collecting any dogs. Some exotic doggos. Outpost now under fire. Oh, my game lagged quite a bit there. I wonder why I did that. Guess the longbowman really didn't want to be shot by a big cannonball. British players now shipping in some food. Maybe better to go for coin? He just needs to get age up, in my opinion. Oh, down here we got some musketeers. We do have the Ottoman militia deploying field. We have 20 less health, but also have a plus 50% damage multiplier versus heavy infantry. So it makes them inherently better in that situation. After all, 10% less health for 50% more damage. That's a good trade. Oh yeah, I think militia damage is actually 26 on 24. Still a good trade. Trade off. And blue's deploying out some fishing boats. And has double dock. That's a little bit bold. He does have all 200 population available. He has got his mana boom established. But he really shouldn't be eyeing for fishing boats right now. He should really be eyeing aging up. Those longbowmen got ripped apart. Food shipment being collected. He will have enough food to age on up. But he did invest in some musketeers. More musketeers being plotted out. You may want to be in stagger formation. Those falconets could do some good work. I think Red should really invest in some more falconets right now. I know you can't really deploy out much light infantry. Only thing you can deploy out is obelisk guns. I think more cannon would be very useful right now. The villagers trying to shank the falconets, looks like. Musketeers have, some of them has fixed a bayonet. Nope, they're in stagger formation. One of the falconets have gone down. Villagers bashing the guys' heads in. And red and blue has broken through with just sheer numbers. The Ottoman players want more Janissaries. Has a shipment available. The obelisk gun shipment seems pretty good to me. Light infantry that will not hurt. At least not him. He's going for the Sipahi. Like I mentioned, like I was said before, I think Lava's going to be better in this situation, as well as just mainly playing on some falconets. So he's maintaining good production from the single barracks. Now here comes the British musketeers and the militiamen.
Yes.
Janissaries will draw the army a little bit. We'll spot the fishing boats.
I feel me stronger now.
And the explorer has been recovered. I wonder if he still has a spy in the field. Sipahi upon the field. Sipahi are 700 health. And so I have X and AoE in 3. The closer comparison I give to them right now is probably the Papal Lancers, which have roughly the same amount of health this age, roughly the same amount of damage this age, with exchange for a bit of 50% extra multiplier against infantry, being a Lancer. Sipahi push way forward, and the tight formation of the Musketeers will make it so the Sipahi will do some excellent damage. He may want to... fixing Bayonet will probably be worse off. He's just trying to keep at range and shooting them, which is probably the best course of plan. While he do have range resist. But none of them did get wounded there. Maybe deploy with the, not priests, but imams that the Ottomans call on field. Yes, he is one of some imams there. Very nice. Got around the hussars. Good melee hits there from the Janissaries. Janissaries also have really high melee attack for exchange for less multipliers. Oh, and the villagers do get the kill there. No blunderbuss upgrade either. Nice shot. And here comes the Janissaries. Villagers take a nice volley there. A little bit overkill on that one. Two more do go down. Got a round of musketeers. Got 30 Janissaries versus 47 musketeers. Good number wounded. Now he's on Agion up, going to the adventurer. He's ready to go on an adventure. Sapahi pushing me forward without being killed on up. Pulls back this guy, does take some hits, 45 health remaining, should withstand one more outpost shot thanks to his range armor. He does lose Sapahi there. Sorry, I just saw a brick or a square of villagers and I got confused. The British player's going for some gill nets. And we got the boss next being blown in field, which is a mounted lancer, mercenary lancer. He has collected the gold first. Salt mines, I always mentioned beforehand, salt mines do have a staggering amount of coin inside of them. But do collect a little bit slower than other resources, than other gold deposits. They collected a base rate of 5.5 rather than 6, which is still better than a plantation-based collection rate, which is just 0.5. There's the boss next. I believe they also benefit from promotions, right? Yes, they do, improving hit points and attack. They also have that charge attack, which does have a little bit AoE and 3 range, so they will get that off first before the Sapahi connect. But they should have complemented Sapahi quite nicely. Being which, where are they at? Don't know where Sapahi's at the moment. There they are. They appear not have been healed on up, though I think some may have been partially healed. There's the Imam. I love how these guys have a build limit 1 out of 30, even though they still cost 1 population. Like, why is there a build limit to them? Who in their right mind will ever go past 5 healing units? A lot of Italians says they have to go on groups of 3, but even then, 3 is still a good number. Got this heavy cab moving around. We got around a longbowman. And there's a lot of fishing boats. So if we look at the map, there's still plenty of fish out at sea. If you assume this is a sea, probably more to a pond. Imam healing up these units quite nicely. Boss next do take quite a bit of damage there, but one does go down there. At first I thought he was going to escape out with it. Lazar is now advancing. We do got these idle villagers here. You can actually queue up the mining orders across multiple gold deposits, so it's a great way to not worry about retasking them after they complete from gold mine. Just queue order some mining orders. The Imam does go down there. Now he's an extra holy man. Azar is moving on back, taking some fire there, getting snared a little bit, and one does get stabbed by the Bosnak. We got a round of falconets, very nice. I think you could use more falconets. Those go with shipment of obelisk guns. Light infantry doesn't have a ×2 multiplier, just a times 1.75, but they have excellent base damage nonetheless. And deal siege. Longbowmen do get a good volley there. They will outrange those obelisk guns. They have twice attack speed, so their DPS is quite similar. Wait, that's a Mongol scout, is not a Hussar. Or Tatar archer? Tatar archers do have no multiplier, negative multiplier against villagers, looks like. Or maybe that is. Nope, that's not. But they have lower base damage, higher attack speed, and much higher multipliers. He also got them disciplined, so he's using these guys as a counter heavy cav. So their primary counter unit, and do not have the Sufi Mosque being obtained. Falconets got a great volley there. The heavy cav, it took a lot of damage there, but so did the musketeers. Janissaries are trying to get into the fight. He asks these Janissaries in the melee mode to stab the horses. Handful of Janissaries are now trying to engage in melee mode. They have excellent melee damage. Falconets getting overran. Good volley in the longbowman. Red's starting to get overran. Got an outpost here, which is not too important. Tatar archer advancing, slices the falconet before going on down. Very nice. Blue's musketeers are quite battered and beaten. He is going to fight, try to retreat by these outposts, but I think Red will win the fight. If the musketeers get let go, he can torch down the outposts. And now it's probably going to take time to torch down these outposts. Let's see, that's just a brick of villagers. We do have artillery foundry now complete. Yeah, I think obelisk guns and falconets will be very good. He's now just going for his Manchurian cavalry archers, which of course are light cavalry, which won't be particularly useful, honestly. We do now have another town center being built by Red, and this one may complete. Falconets on the build queue. And the Manchurian cavalry archers, let's see, pretty good damage. They are 3 population. So yeah, they're just in comparison to dragoons, they have the same, actually roughly the same damage, just twice the attack speed and about twice the amount of health. They also have melee armor. I thought, don't usually light cavalry have range armor? No. The Tatar archers have melee armor. Maybe I'm just going crazy. We got some Kuzblash. These are these heavy range cavalry. See here, heavy range. They are set in a hand attack mode, so they will get ×2 damage versus infantry, since they are a Lancer variant. We got Turngry Wolf here, does claim a kill. And gets gunned down as the ATF is wanted. Blue has now a round of falconets. Red has less falconets, but they're pretty stacked up there. They could get splashed down. Manchurian cavalry archers do have only a standard ×2 against cavalry or artillery. Balash push way forward, and these Manchurian cavalry archers will do bonus damage against them since they are heavy cavalry. They have both the heavy cav and the heavy range cav tag. You can see here on the second line left, heavy cavalry. They also have the range cavalry tag, so the Italians' Carbini church research will improve their attack speed, if that makes any difference. Janissaries not being pulled on the field. Now got some culverins, very nice, and some pikemen. Oh, the British players are aged up. We got a factory on the build queue. Probably rockets would be a good call to fight against all the Janissaries. The more I look at rockets, the more I'm a bit dissatisfied with them. They are an upgrade to heavy cannon, and Falconet's getting ripped apart there, in which they have the same damage but just have a higher attack speed. But I just don't like their long wind-up time. Sort of one reason why I don't like a lot of archery units, the long wind-up time. But that's just more of a me thing. And there's almost almost all the fish at sea has been claimed, so he'll be out of ingredients to make fish and chips. He's also cleaning up salt. And this gold deposit, the British player has a staggering 90 villagers. While the Ottoman player has 48, so the secondary town center is very important. Not only just to keep secure this gold, but he needs that extra villager queue. Janissaries could try gunning down these fishing boats, but honestly, not really worth the effort with the lack of fish out of the sea. Town center now under fire and being lit on fire. Culverins gotta keep their distance. Blue's culverins in hot pursuit. Yep. Almost all the fish are gone, so he will need to start deleting these. 24 fishing boats. This will shrink his villager count by 25%. The red coat's now being researched, but he's in blue. We also got a good number of falconets. He needs the falconet upgrade. Janissary is taking some good damage there. The falcon upgrade would be very useful. I think maybe more useful than the red coat upgrade this moment, honestly. Manchurian cavalry archers moving around. Got a good number of culverins here. Maybe it's a good idea not to go with upgraded falconets with that many culverins in the field. Now there's the red coats. Manchu cavalry archers push right forward. Does take some damage there. A couple of the Manchurian cavalry archers have gone down. One falconet's sort of getting left behind. These guys need to be packed on up and not fully packed on up. One falconet has gone down. More redcoats are being reveled. Bad joke. We got a mill down here, a little bit exposed. And there's the factory wagon, second factory wagon number 2. Right now he's tasked his factories on coin. There's a good number of culverins here, no falconets, so if Blue would just take his culverins and just run away with them, then the opponent's culverins don't really have much to shoot at. They can provide some fire support, not really that great. And looks like the sound bug is starting to set on in. My apologies. We got some red coats here. The British are coming. Some of these villagers getting hit. The Ottoman player now realized has already started his mill economy as well. He has some mill upgrades. I think at least one. Yeah, he could probably only get one H3. Dear God, why don't I know all the mill upgrades? Probably because I only ever get mill upgrades when I'm H4 or H5. I try to avoid building mills in H3. Oh, those culverins took out those units. Redcoats torching down the artillery foundry. But it's hard to torch something down that's already waterlogged. Though, to be fair, my unit when I was in, back when I was in the Air National Guard, we tend to set muddy fields on fire with our tracer rounds, so it's not too hard to set something wet on fire. Just throw enough bullets at it. Janissary is now taking some fire there. Redcoats push right forward. British players down to 63 villagers. Oh! Cavalry archers must have got some good work done, plus he did lead all those fishing boats. Now the villager counts are much more similar, but the economy is still quite significant. Remind me to take a look at the economy tag. And looks like red backed out of the game. I'm assuming? Yeah, I think red backed the game. Oh, either way, let's take a look at the resources in the villager count. Let's see, village population. Yeah. 38. It was basically double the... that's more than doubled. All resource gathered. Yep, that is quite a disparity. Almost times 2. Yep. Either way, this is Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.